All right, this training will be about how to go in and set up an account inside of Guest Trends for a new client. Go to any Guest Trends account, go to Accounts right here and click on Guest Trends Clients 2017. Pick any account that's current, click on it, open it up, and then roll down a little bit down here to the right and click on the Guest Trends Link Inventory button. That's going to bring you into Guest Trends, of course, and then you're going to go here and you're going to go to, let's see where it goes here, Property, and we're going to click New, and New is at the very bottom down here, right down at the very bottom for some reason. I don't know why it's there, but that's where it's at. Excuse me. First thing it's going to do is ask you for a name of the property. So you're going to go back here and you say, okay, it's going to be Crown Inn. I do a lot of cut and paste, of course. And then a street address. I always like to take the street address from Google because that way you know you have the correct information. So I'm going to go back here, click on their Google link, pull all the information, phone number, etc. off of Google because we want our website to have the same exact information. If it doesn't, that's a major problem for the website. So always go to Google, cut and paste from there. Let me pull this over here real quick. And then it's going to put the street address here, Control V. And then it's not a management company, so we're not going to check that box. We probably won't ever need to do that. Go back here and I'm going to pull up the rest of the information, the property phone number right here. Again, the reason this is so important is because a lot of times we might have the information wrong in Zoho. So we always want to copy the information from Google when we're creating an account in Zoho. Let's say there's a new client and you can't find a lead after you search for their phone number of the motel or hotel in Zoho. It does not come up and you create a new account. You want to use Google information to populate that account because it'll be accurate. And again, that means a lot in the search engine optimization side of the business, having the information all correct. Denver City. Oops, my caps are on. All right, and let's see, state. I believe this is in Texas. And then the zip code. Again, I'm going to go back here and get the zip code. First, I'm going to paste the phone number in that I just copied a minute ago. There's the phone number. Zip code is 79323. Control C. And then paste. All right, and then URL, we're not going to put that in yet. We'll put that in a couple minutes. Rep, you can just put me on the rep. And then let's see, reservation fax and reservation email. If we have an email, you want to put it in there. If not, we have to come back to that later. It doesn't look like we have one, so we'll come back to that later. That always should be on the agreement coming in. This happens to be a customer that I'm working on that I'm going to get, I believe. So I'm just kind of making it up as we go and put them in the system. So I'm actually going to build them a website prior to talking to them. So I'm going to go ahead and update. Now I'm going to add member. And what I'm doing now is I'm adding the owner's name. Again, bottom right. Scroll all the way to the bottom right. Now, if this particular person had another motel with us or another hotel with us, you'd want to search for their name and associate it. You don't want to create two different records for the contact information. But if it's the first time client and we don't have any business with them with other hotels or motels, click on New right here. Now it's going to ask you for the phone number of the client. Now if you have the mobile number, great, put it in there. In this case, I don't have the mobile, but I do see the fax number here actually. So I'm just going to go ahead and skip that part and come to it later. I'm going to put the first name. His name is Vipul Bhakta, V-I-P-U-L, V-I-P-U-L, B-H-A-K-T-A. I'm going to save it. Now notice it didn't ask me the phone number if I didn't have it. It says undefined right here. I'm going to click on undefined. I'm going to click drop down to owner. Now if he's a partner, he's got other partners, you want to put partner. If he's a manager, put manager, obviously accounting, whatever. In this case, he's the owner. I'm going to click update. So now we've created a record for this inside of Guest Trends. Guest Trends automatically populates admin. So when I go over here to admin and take a look at it and I look for Crown Inn Denver City, you'll notice that when I go to all accounts, it's not just live. Live means obviously that their website's live and Google's live, but all accounts, there's the Crown Inn. That'll bring us into our next training here in just a second. So that pretty much completes this training.